All right, good morning, everyone. We are getting ready to start our trek on the Inca Trail. There are 9 of us that are doing this trail, along with 16 porters to carry our food and other material, and one chef. This is going to be quite the experience. So, um, yeah, let's get her done. At the beginning, you can see all the different tourist vans lining us up, getting ready to go. Look at this. Look at this. How incredible is this? This is going to be a trip, man. This is going to be one hell of a trip. All right. This is the group that we're going to be hiking with. So I'm sure along the way over the next 4 days, you'll get to meet everybody. So I'll see you soon. All right, this is it. This is the official start of the Inca Trail. Deb, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
All right, we're gonna get it done and make it happen. All right, folks. I'll show you as much as I can along this whole trail. So, wish us luck, man. This is gonna be a tough trail. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Alright guys, listen this please. We're working now and we're gonna have our professional photographer down there taking a picture to us 1 by 1 or 2 by 2. You can do like that.
I had it zoomed in.
You got a big one.
Yeah, I had to try to get a little kaboom in there for Ninja. Let's see what we can do for him. Where you at? There you are. Here you go, Ninja. Just for you, buddy. All the way from Peru. Kaboom. And no, the horses are not carrying our stuff. We have, I think I mentioned before, 16 porters that are carrying all of our stuff. And this is where we start out. All right, it's time. I think it's time to get the trekking poles out. All right, here we go.
Yeah, but I think if it's on the skin, it's probably fine, so you won't get anything. I think you probably get this or something. Yeah, but you don't die from it. I mean, that's a plus.
So we just took our first break of the day, and we stopped at, and they don't have stuff like this on the AT. You can get a cold drink. They have actual toilets here. I just had the guy try to give me some cocoa leaf, which I already have in my own bag. They use cocoa leaf here for a number of reasons. And one of the reasons is for altitude sickness. We're not going to be very high today. I think we started out, oh gosh, I'm not even sure. I'll check later, but we're not going to go high today. And my breathing is really good so far. But look at this. How beautiful is this? This is incredible. Oh my God. It's just gorgeous. All right. I'll see y'all in a bit. Oh, Ninja, we're thinking about you a lot today, buddy. We got booms all over the place.
But they're little booms.
They're little booms, but they're booms nonetheless. today we start out somewhere in the 9,000 foot range, and you can definitely tell we're below 10,000 because I can breathe. It's a little difficult, but not like it was the other day when we were up to 16,000 feet. But today we climbed somewhere around 11,000 feet, so it's going to get a little bit more difficult as we go along. And this is our group ahead of us.
We'll have to teach the last person to grab it.
You're going to get your exercise.
We'll have to teach the last one in line to grab it too.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
But so we're going up about, I think it's about 1,500 feet. It's not huge, and only about 6 miles. So today is what they call training day for us. The people in our group, let's see, we've got a couple from Spain, we've got a couple from Germany, we've got a couple of ladies from Australia, of course Deb and I from the USA, and one young lady from Canada. A little downhill.
Can you watch for the booms?
Yep. Gotta watch for the little tulips in the trail. Tiptoe through them.
Yeah. A few donkeys ahead of us.
Arm's getting a little tired. Be back in a bit.
Inca side, that is called Canabamba. No, in this trail, as I told you before, there are two Inca trails. This one, that we call the ceremonial path or the pilgrimage path, which goes to Machu Picchu. The other trail, no, which is now part of that, is the real way. Used to be the, or they call another Inca trail, used to be the commercial path. One of the products that for the Incas was very special, very important, and as well considered ceremonial, it was the coca leaves. And this product of coca, they grow on the valley. They grow in the low valley of the same river, no? Down there is called Bajo Urubamba. Bajo means lower, no? From 500 meters above sea level to 1,500 meters, which is 1,500 feet to 4,500 feet, grows the coca leaves. And on the Inca's time, the people produce the coca down there, and they use that trail to transport this product. That's why the path, it was big and it was flat. Doesn't go about the mountains, no? And every 5 or 10 kilometers, we're gonna see those places, no? That we call tambos. Tambos, you know, it has a multi-purpose, multiple function. You know, tambos was a resting place, military area, and as well it was a storage, no? The upper part, you can see those semicircular buildings, those were the storage, where the people, they can get the food, they can supply the food as well. And all the houses here, they have a shelter, no? They have a shelter. On the Inca's time, those people, they use llama to transport their stuff. But the llama, they cannot carry more than 10 kilos. You saw the legs, very tiny. And as well, they cannot walk more than 15 kilometers a day. That's why every maximum 5 or 10 kilometers along the trail, there were those houses where there were many llamas there, that the people, they took the stuff, put it on the new llamas and keep going to another, in order that they can walk really fast and they can walk long distance in one day. No, you can see a line as well in the upper part. No, can you see a line? That was a channel for the water, because in this area there is no water, there's dry, the only water is the water, the big river. But the problem with the big river is they cannot drink all the year, because at this time of the year the water is not clean, no? A lot of rain, it's very muddy. So what the Incas they did, they built aqueducts, channels to transport the water from the kilometer 82, from the place where we started hiking. From that, they built the aqueducts and channels to transport the water and things. Most of the Incas places, we're gonna see that they have terraces for farming, no? Because every place have to be self-sufficient. But in this place, they didn't build the terrace because they have a huge enough big flat area for farming, no? Any question, mis amigos? Where is or why? Ah, yeah, the Incas, they were not the only here. They have many enemies as well. And for the Incas, Machu Picchu was considered a holy place. That's why they have to put it military areas in order to protect and to avoid that everybody can take those trails. We know that on the Incas time as well, not everybody knew Machu Picchu. Just few people knew about Machu Picchu. That's the reason that they have to take care the path going to Machu Picchu. No? That tomorrow, not tomorrow, after tomorrow we're gonna see, no, some military areas, no, and we're gonna see how they used to be the military areas, no. And today as well, we're gonna see one military area. Oh yes, of course, of course. Yeah, the last big disaster was in 2010. Machu Picchu was the first time that it was closed because the river go high 6 meters up, and the real way were under the river. Why? In South America we have a problem, El Niño and La Niña, which come every 8 to 10 years. No, we have too much rain. And we have around 2 years of too much rain. And over those rivers destroy everything. People lost houses, lost their farms, people died as well. And after a couple of years, they back again, build close to the river. And in 10 years, happen again. And after El Niño, we have La Niña, another disaster, which is the opposite, no rain for 2 years. So in South America, we have this problem, 4 years of the bad weather.
Wow.
Actually, now we are in La Niña. El Niño was in 2021. No. Mhm. Yeah, this and last year was dry season. That's why the rain now start very late. We're in the La Niña, no? But nowadays it's hard to predict because the people say global warming. We don't know. It's hard to predict. Before it was like between every 5 to 10 years. Now it can be between those 10 years. Now it's hard to every time hard to check. No. Another question?
Check that out, folks. How beautiful is that? Beautiful. These porters are loaded up, man. They're like the crews from the huts, from the whites. Only those kids carry up to 100 pounds. These guys are only carrying, I say only, about 40 pounds, 45 pounds. Looks bigger than that. Look at this. Stephanie, this is for you. Oh my. Look at this.
Beautiful garden.
Absolutely gorgeous.
A lot of plants I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to turn off the video so I can take some good still shots.
Okay, folks, it's my turn. I wanted to share this with you. We stopped to take a little breather. The gardens were beautiful. I think Gary got some shots of those. They were that away. But if you look opposite, we have this amazing mountain. And I'm going to walk you down here because the Umbamba River is flowing through here. And it's flowing low right now. It's been dry. Normally, in a rainy season or after a rainy season, you can do some amazing whitewater rafting here. But right now, it's just plain beautiful. So I must share. Here we go. We have a nice lookout here. Down here. Check this out. We were hoping to whitewater raft while we were here, but the waters are actually too low to do it right now. So I'd like to say we'd come back and do it again, but I have a feeling this is a one and done for Peru. In the distance, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom out. I'm not as good at this as Gary is. Okay. Far. Okay, here it is. Do you see the train coming along? Apparently, that was the old, well, it was the second Inca Trail, and it was used more for transportation. The valleys are rich in farms, great soil, so this is where a lot of the produce is grown that we're eating here in the country. Look at this. Okay, that's all you're gonna get out of me right now.
This is how they direct water down to the crops. It's awesome. They know what they're doing here. Even the porters need a break. Finally hitting some uphill. Some legitimate uphill. Look at this. Wow. Just beautiful. This will make you huff and puff, even if you're not at 10,000 feet. All right, we got some downhill. I'm gonna put this away. Well, maybe not. See what kind of grip we got here. She's killing it. This red flower on the end of the cactus is called monkey's tail. It's beautiful. These deep canyons. Wow. This is just incredible. Today is the second hardest day. 6 miles, but it's got a little bit uphill. They call it the training day. Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow we do about 7 miles, I think, and 4,000 feet of elevation. That's going to be a butt kicker. Day 3 is supposed to be the longest day. I think we're doing, I don't know, I have a hard time converting to our system.
I think it's about 9 miles tomorrow.
Yeah, it's probably around 9 to 10 miles. No, it's day 3. I'm talking about day 3, hon.
Day 3?
Now, tomorrow's about 7 or 8 miles.
Day 3 is not all uphill.
Yeah, now day 3 has got a little bit of elevation, and then after that, that elevation, which is almost 13,000 feet, but we're only going up about 1,000, then we're coming way down. I was really hoping that Far Out would have this trail on their system, but they don't. It's like they have every other foreign trail except this one. We're not holding anybody up, are we?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't worry if we are.
Now, one of the things I'm going to freely admit that I don't like is that you are required to have the rubber tips on your poles. And I'm sure that's because they don't want people digging in and causing more erosion when it rains here, which I understand. But it's a whole different level of using your trekking poles. You can't do it at a 45-degree angle unless you're on a hard rock surface. On a scree like this, you can't do it. You have to keep your trekking poles almost at a 90-degree angle to push yourself up on each step. But it'll take an adjustment, but that's okay. I don't like it because I'm so used to doing it the other way. But by the end of the day, I have it figured out, and it should be okay. Look at this. That's just incredible. That's nuts. So beautiful. So beautiful. Back downhill. You can hear the water flowing. I'll keep filming until we get to the water, just so you guys can get a view. I don't know if this is a stream, a creek, or another aqueduct. I just don't know. We'll see in a moment. stream. Beautiful.
Way up there in the summit.
Okay.
You can see like a little path at the end, no? Over there. That's almost where we are
Look
starting.
at that, folks. That is absolutely stunning.
In Peru, we don't say wow.
We don't.
No, in Peru we say mucho wow wow.
Mucho wow wow.
Mucho wow wow. No solo decimos wow.
That is definitely a mucho wow wow.
Annie today asked to learn some Quechua, no? So Annie, how do you say let's go in Quechua? Haku. Haku in our language of Quechua is let's go. Sometimes people ask hakuchu. Hakuchu means like together. Let's go. And just go is haku. So every time I say hakuchu, you answer haku.
Okay.
That's the first word. And the second word,
Look at this.
Ari, okay? Ari means
We're probably right around 10,000 feet right now.
Aro. Aro.
Sí, claro.
Aro en
Claro, claro.
Ah, por allá. Pensé que estabas hablando en vasco o algo.
Look at that.
Hablas
That's ice and snow up there. Let me zoom in. That's 2. That's 5. That's probably close to 20,000 feet. 18 to 20,000 feet. My God, that's just beautiful.
Sulpaiki.
Look at that.
Sulpaiki means, sulpaiki significa gracias. Thank you. Sulpaiki. Haku, let's go. And sulpaiki.
All right. Be back in a bit. I hope you're enjoying this as much as we are. You guys are gonna love this one. Let me zoom out a couple times before I put that on here. Look at this. The beginning of the real, original Americans. That crap we have to listen to today. Absolutely stunning. Or as they just told us, mucho wow wow. Look at this. Oh my God. The wind's huffing and puffing a little bit right now, so hopefully you can hear me. I've got the phone right up near my mouth. We got some locals here. They're doing their thing.
Come when I call them.
These ruins date back to 1500s, I believe. I could be wrong. I'll double check my stuff later, but it's somewhere in that area. Man, it's like everywhere you look. I mean, listen, the AT, the trail that I was on this year and last year, it's beautiful, no question, beautiful. But man, it's everywhere you look here. It's incredible. Just beautiful.
The niches were for.
Alright. We got a good little downhill going now. It's not steep. Gotta be careful. A lot of loose gravel. But my God, look at that view. It's just incredible. I'm gonna put this down for a little bit. I'll be back in a short while. So this is our first lunch spot. All of our porters are here. They carried our food, and our chef greeted us with a drink, non-alcoholic. Look at this place. I don't even know how to describe this. It's just breathtaking. What do you think, babe?
I love it. I love it.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I feel very lucky.
We'll be back later. And this is it. This is the end of day one on the Inca Trail. Our porters are setting up our tents. How's that, my fellow AT hikers? We don't have to set up our own damn tent. We are here. This is it, man. This is it. This is it. Woo! All right. All right, folks. It is the end of day one out here on the Inca Trail. We did 11 kilometers, which I think, and I'll double check, I think that equates to, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 miles, somewhere in there. I'm not sure. I'll double check and put it in a text. But we didn't do a lot of elevation, about 1,400 feet. Right now we're sitting at about 9,800 feet. And we're both breathing okay. Some of the uphills were a little steep, not too bad, but we struggled. We did struggle. We had to stop quite often on some of the uphills. And but we got it. We got here. We're here. Tomorrow is the big day. We do only 9 kilometers, which I think equates to about 6 miles. Again, I'll double check and put it in a text to make sure. But girl's a beast. Just saying, girl's a beast.
No.
We both did very well on this. The trail is very different from what we're used to on the AT. That's for sure. I mean, the AT is more solid, if not rock. And it's got a lot of damn rocks on it, and you know what I'm talking about. This trail is very sandy. I got to be the person who was the only person to fall today. I slipped on some of that sand on top of a rock and boom, down on my butt. So no big deal, no harm, no foul. But everybody got a chuckle out of it, especially me. So it's all good. Listen, these people, these guides, they're taking care of us. We have 2 guides. One of them is in the front and one of them is in the back, to make sure that we,
The old folks.
the old folks, we're definitely the 2 older of the 2 oldest in the group, and we're bringing up the rear, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. We can take as many breaks as we need to. It's not a big deal. And but we also, and I think I mentioned it earlier, we have 16 porters who are carrying our food, our water, our most of our stuff. My pack probably weighs, I don't even know, maybe 12 to 15, nah, that's not 12, maybe probably between 15 and 20 pounds. I still have my hyperlight pack. I'm carrying my liner, my quilt, my medication bag, and what else am I carrying? I don't even know. My raincoat.
A pair of shoes.
No, my pair of shoes is in.
You put them in the other
Yeah.
bags,
Whoops. Let me get my hand out of the way. They provide us with a duffel bag that we can put up to
7 kilos.
7 kilos of items, and our bags are nowhere near that. Tomorrow, whatever porter is carrying my stuff, it's going to be a little bit more, because tomorrow, big day, we're going up to over 13,000 feet tomorrow.
That's high. That's high.
Yeah, that's high. We're going to be.
It's fairly steep.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fairly steep. We're doing that in the morning, so, hey, just like the AT, you got to embrace the suck out here. And that's going to suck. I'm going to tell you straight up, that's going to suck. Everybody knows that's the hardest day out here of the 4. And, well, it just is what it is. So, anyways, we had an awesome lunch, as you saw.
Awesome breakfast.
Yeah, awesome breakfast, awesome lunch on the trail. These guys, they took care of us. When we stopped here to camp, listen, I'm not using my little Z-Pack tent. They've got a 4-man tent set up for Deb and I, and we're enjoying it. We got plenty of space in here, and yeah, it's all good. So, what am I missing?
You have to show them our view.
Oh yeah. I'm going to turn this around and let you guys see the view that we have out our front door. Can't get no better than this. Hang on a second. Let me turn this thing around. Check that out. Yeah. That's pretty damn cool. Oh God. Yep. I got some small back spasms going on. Hopefully that solves itself tomorrow, by tomorrow. But I'm going to do some stretching exercises here in just a few minutes and try to alleviate some of that. But man, look at that view. How incredible is that?
Laying in your sleeping bag and looking out.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. All right.
I have to tell them, when we finally came into camp, we were the last ones, of course, to come in.
Yeah, we were the last ones to come into camp.
And everyone applauded. And one of the porters came and gave us 2 little hassock seats to sit in. It was so sweet.
It was good. They took care of the old people. Brought us little tripod seats, and we got to sit down for a few moments, and good stuff. But yeah, these guys are definitely taking care of us. Got no complaints. So, all right. Unless something extraordinary happens tonight, that's it. That's the end of day 1. So we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Have a great night, guys.